Hi everybody, welcome back. I am Lisa Duffy. I am the founder of Team Strength, and you are here for day 2 of Team Strength Coach Basics Crash Course. And today we are going to go through 4 topics. Again, I am going to try to push through quickly so you have more time to watch videos and read and just really learn a lot about this coaching experience. So one of the biggest questions I get asked by people interested in the coaching business and also new coaches is the compensation. I'm sure that so many of you got into this coaching to help others, but also to make some money for your family and to help you reach some of those financial goals. So I could explain to you all of the ins and outs and the details of cycle bonuses and stuff, but Beachbody has created an incredible, pretty entertaining video that does that. So I am including the link for that video about compensation, and you might want to cut and paste that URL and save it, because you might want to watch it again in a month when you become an emerald, or in 3 months when you become diamond, because you are all going to be building businesses and pushing ahead, changing lives. So as you kind of go up in the ranks, you're going to earn additional bonuses, additional money from different things, and he touches on all of that, and some of it won't really make any sense or pertain to you right now, but it's awesome to hear the potential and the earning potential with this business. So take a listen to that compensation video. Let me know if you have any questions. The next thing I want to make sure we touch on today are challenge packs and challenge groups. So what a challenge pack is a fitness program paired with Shakeology, or now they've also started pairing it sometimes with the Performance Line, different parts of the Performance Line. And if you don't know any of these things that I'm talking about, the Performance Line, go into your Coach Online office, go into your business schools, and look at the Performance Line. It's awesome, enhancing pre-workout, post-workout stuff. So just anything you hear that you don't know, you can click at the very bottom of the team page. There's that FAQ section. Click FAQ and type in whatever Lisa said that you didn't know. Performance Line, and it's going to give you tons of info. So that's a great place to go when you have questions. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. But so the challenge pack comes with one of those things, and it is significantly discounted. When you buy a bag of Shakeology, it's $130 plus shipping. A 21-day fix program is like $70 plus shipping. The 21-day fix challenge pack is $160, and sometimes it's on sale for $140. So Beachbody significantly discounts these different pieces for a challenge pack, because we believe as a company that to have the maximum results, to have true change, and to really get your body in great shape, get your insides cleaned out, get your clean eating and ready and energy back to go forward, you need all these pieces to the puzzle. The other part of a challenge pack is the support that you are going to get in a challenge group. So a challenge group, I'm sure you guys were all part of one. This is kind of a challenge group, a training group. It's a closed Facebook group that is run by a Beachbody coach, where people post accountability posts, post sweaty selfies when they finish their work, post recipes that worked for them. It's just a place to check in every day and feel supported. Now, as a coach, you are going to want to put a post up in a challenge group every day, at least one. You're going to check in multiple times as people start to post, but one that's kind of content driven. And what's so awesome is that Beachbody has given you this content. They have given you Word documents that you can just cut and paste from in order to create these posts in your challenge groups. So that is something that I want you to take a couple minutes and do today. I want you to go teambeachbody.com, sign in, coach, then Coach Online Office. Then if you go to the Sales and Marketing tab and then Business Tools, on the left-hand side, there's going to be an entire list of all of the different Beachbody programs that are available. I want you to click on 2 or 3 of them. And once you're in the program, there's going to be great videos that you can post, just great information for you to have about each program. But what I want you to look at for sure is the challenge group guide. You can either click on it as a Word document or a PDF. I typically do a Word document. I save it to my desktop, and that way every morning when it's time, it's just a very simple cut and paste into my challenge group. So I want you to check that out. The other part of a challenge group, so that's kind of the fitness portion of it, is Shakeology. And Shakeology is a super dense, nutritious superfood. It's wonderful. It's awesome when you're in a pinch. It is has prebiotics, probiotics, great for immune health, so many awesome things. But even just there, I got tongue-tied just kind of sharing with you. So what I want you guys to do is really read up on Shakeology, or listen up, watch some videos on Shakeology today. I put below the link for the How to Share Shakeology document. It's only a few pages long, so I'd like you to print that out, read through it. Kind of gives you some wording and some practice text, how you would discuss what Shakeology is. Then I also put the link for a couple different videos about Shakeology. And the Tony Horton one is really funny. There's one about how to answer that question, what is Shakeology? Why do I drink it? So check out those different Shakeology ways to get info. The other great thing for Shakeology, and I mentioned this, was podcasts. Shakeology has its own podcast right now. It's Darren O'Lean, who is the co-creator of Shakeology, and he just shares with you information about the boosts or the new flavor cafe latte that just came out. He did a podcast on. So on your podcast app, I want you just to search for Shakeology podcast and get that one coming in your feed so that you can constantly be kept up to date on all things Shakeology related. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and I think I told you there was 4 things today, is having a power hour. So I'm asked often, how and when do I work, being home with my kids and them having activities or whatever, and I try to work 1 hour per day. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes there's days where it's a little less, and sometimes it's broken up, and sometimes it's a straight hour through. It just depends on how early I get up, how early my kids get up. But you want to schedule 1 hour per day, whether it's 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, but schedule it into your day, and that is the time where you are going to do nothing else but work on your business. In the beginning, you can use this sheet. It's on the back of the 3 vital behaviors. This call to action, you can kind of start working through those steps. But down the road, you're going to want to kind of create a plan for your power hour that works for you. This is the plan that works for me. And it just kind of keeps track and keeps me on schedule. So I get up every morning. I try to get up between 5 and 6. I get my workout in, and I immediately come and sit down at my computer and start my power hour. And number one mistake, in my opinion, that coaches can make is opening up Facebook without any idea what you're going to post. That just, you get sucked in. It is so easy to start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and reading other people's stuff and watching other people's videos. And all of a sudden you look up and for me, my 2 kids are standing here and it's time for breakfast and I haven't done my work. So I immediately get on. I always have a plan. So the last thing I do in my power hour every morning is come up with a plan for my initial morning posts for the next day. So I know I am coming into my office, I am sitting down, I am posting this in my 21 Day Fix group, this on my personal page, this in my Lifers group, my motivational quote or my recipe or my link, whatever I'm going to post. Have a plan the day before. So I come in, I post, then I do my 3 new people. So I send out my 3 friend requests. I go in and try to start up conversations, start working on that form process with at least 3 new people. That's when then I start to allow myself to look at the notifications, the messages, and I start to return things and get back to people. Once I've got all that stuff done, all the tracking, everything kind of done for my business, then that's when I do my personal development. Because if I don't have time to get that done first thing in the morning, I can typically squeeze that in at a different point throughout the day. But you want to make sure that you are up and have posted in all of your challenge groups, letting your challengers know that you are there, you're supporting them, this is what's going on, letting the world know I got up, I did my workout, I'm going to have my shake. So you want to get that done first. That's when I start my personal development. And that can be a couple different things, either 10 minutes of reading some type of personal development book, or sometimes I will go up and get in the shower. I have a shower speaker and I'll put on a podcast or an Audible book that I'm listening to, and I get that 10 minutes of personal development in. And that right there is kind of how I make sure that I am doing my vital behaviors and getting everything in an hour. So I want you to take some time to look at, your next week, and your power hour very well could be 90% of it this training this week, and that's okay. But I want to know when you're going to do your power hour each day, if you're going to break it in halves, what your plan is to reach your goals. And you have to have time set aside to do that. So that's another kind of little assignment. I want to know when your power hour is. If anybody wants this form, I can send it to you, but it's very simple, and it's something that you might want to, as you start to kind of build your business a little more, you might want to create something yourself, but I can send it to you if you'd like it. Let me know. Oh, the one thing I forgot, I just looked down at my notes. Within your power hour, I read a great book called Eat the Frog, Eat That Frog, something about eating a frog. I highly recommend it. And what it's about is that a lot of times people will look at their to-do list. Oh, and I didn't even mention that. I always, always, always have a to-do list, so that when I sit down at my power hour, I know who I'm calling back, what I'm posting, what I'm doing, so that I can kind of get through. And I usually make my to-do list at the end of the day for the next day. Sorry. So people sit down with their to-do list, and a lot of times people quick go through the easy things, the things that, don't take a lot of time or don't take a lot of brain power. And he recommends the complete opposite. He says you need to sit down and eat that frog, which means sit down and do the thing that is going to be the most valuable to your business, but maybe not necessarily the thing you want to do, the thing that's the most difficult, the thing that takes the most brain power. I can tell you that I have a bunch of things on my to-do list today, and I'm taking a media marketing class, and I dread the workshops, and I should have sat down and done that first, and I did not take my own advice. I started doing these training videos for you because these are more fun, and these are going to help you and help my team. But you want to make sure that you get done what is the most painful item first, so that you don't dread it. And then once it's done, boom, check, gone. Then you can go through those other things. So you need to get done first what's going to be kind of the frog in your world. So you're going to let me know when your power hour is going to be, and you are going to start creating a to-do list every day and having an idea of what your morning posts will be the night before you go to bed. You know what you're posting first thing in the morning. All right. And the last thing I want to start talking to you guys about is the power of your story. So over the next few days, we are going to really start sharing it out there that we are coaching, and that this is what Beachbody has done for our health and our fitness and our families, and that you're on this journey and who would like to join you. Because that's really, as coaches, how we help people and how we connect with people, is by sharing our story. So I put a video here about the power of your story, but I want you guys to create your own stories too. And so that is going to be the last part of your homework assignment, is either to write a mock Facebook post, what your story would be, or I would love to start getting you comfortable in front of the camera, record your story. So I really quickly will just give you an example. I'll do my story. So the summer of 2 years ago, I don't know, I had hernia surgery. And prior to that, I cheerleaded growing up. I was always in fairly good shape. I started running a few years ago. I loved it. But then I had hernia surgery and I couldn't work out, and it was summer and we were grilling and, having beers every once in a while and margaritas. And I packed on quite a bit of weight. And I felt miserable and awful and uncomfortable in my own skin. And I saw an infomercial for Team Beachbody. Excuse me. And so I decided to order the 21-day fix, and it came, and I obviously didn't buy a challenge pack because I ordered it from an infomercial, and I kept seeing the commercials on there for Shakeology, and that it was superfood nutrition. And so I decided that I needed to order that too. So I ordered them separately. I didn't get that savings with a challenge pack. And so I used the two things together, and in my first 21 days, I lost 10 pounds and 11.5 inches. But what I gained was so significant. I felt strong. I had energy. I was more patient with my kids. My anxiety was better. I had terrible IBS symptoms. That was really starting to get under control. and I decided to go for another round, and I just continued to lose weight. And I decided that I needed to reach out to somebody that I had gone to high school with, that I knew was a Beachbody coach, and say, hey, this is working, and I'm sharing, and I'm helping people, and I think maybe I should try coaching. I'm home, and I want to some type of job, some type of career where I'm helping others, but I'm helping to supplement our family's income. But it has to be totally flexible. It has to be something that I can do when my kids are entertained. And what do you think? And she said, absolutely, let's get you going. And so I signed up as a coach, and I haven't looked back since. I've gone through multiple different programs, had awesome results, and learned something different from each one. It's inspired me to become a personal trainer. And then I've also been able to do some things financially for my family, pay off some debt. I took my husband away for his 40th birthday. We just returned from Punta Cana. I've created incredible friendships and relationships with the people on my team, and I just feel so blessed by this opportunity, and feel so blessed to have my health where it is, and know that I'm a good role model for my kids, and that I am showing them what a healthy and strong lifestyle looks like. So I guess all in all, it might sound corny, but Beachbody has completely, totally changed and saved my life. So that's kind of my story. So I want you guys to take some time and create your story, and be vulnerable, and really put out there what you want people to know, and why you're here, and what you're going to do, and that you're excited about it, and you want to help them, and that will really help people to relate to you. So I am done. I kept that. My goal was 15 minutes. I'm at just about 17, so I was close. All right. Homework for tomorrow. I want you to watch all the clips, print the Shakeology thing, and read that. I want you to really quickly take a look at the call to action stuff, and I want you to start to kind of jot down some notes, the things that for you right now in your business, and what's important for you to do in your power hour. And I want you to post in the comments when you are going to do your power hour. Is your power hour going to be from 6 to 7 a.m.? Is it going to be from 9 to 10 o'clock at night? I want to know when you're working, when you're going to be online, when you're working. And the last thing that I want you to do is to start working on your story. I want you to either write it here below, and it does not need to be a novel, 5, 6, 7 sentences, a Facebook post type thing, or record a video, or do both if you have the time. But just, I want you to start to feel comfortable sharing what Beachbody has done for you, okay? So I will see you tomorrow. We will move on. Hopefully you guys are feeling more and more confident every day. Hopefully you're exploring a little bit in the back office, and just really gaining an understanding of that stuff. And I'm really pumped for you. You're all doing great. Take care.